Mary met YouTube, Mabon 2011. So let's go over a quick view of the altar before we get started. So this is a lesser Sabbat for me, so it's going to be a fairly quick video. What we have is a glass for cider or wine, whichever your choice. This would normally have my incense going in it. Then we have all of our lovely stuff here. We'll go over all of this later. My raven, he's so pretty. Okay, so let's get started with, with what you need. Alright, for this rite, which is the Mabon apple harvest rite, you need a pair of orange tapers, 1 apple, and something to cut it with. I prefer my athame. I just like how my athame looks, maybe, I don't know. You just gotta make sure you clean it really well. And 1 cup with either cider or wine. That is your choice, whether you drink alcohol or not. I record my videos, so obviously that's cider. Actually, it's witch's brew that I make for every Sabbat. Alright, so let's get started. After you have decorated your altar to how you like it, you're going to first start off by lighting your harvest candles. Okay? Now, facing the altar, holding the apple in both hands. I'm only going to use one hand because I'm holding a piece of paper in the other. It's best to do this right outside also. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Raise the apple up to the sky, feeling the wisdom and the energy of the gods coming to you as you say. The apple is a sacred symbol of the gods and holds the knowledge of the ancients inside. Tonight, I ask the gods to bless me with their wisdom. Now, you're going to slice the apple in half, and you're actually going to do it to reveal the pentacle inside, which I'm sure everybody knows is in there. Sorry, gotta be careful in cutting mine. My athame is a little dull. So, you're going to slice your apple to reveal this. Now, you say, 5-pointed star, hidden inside, 1 for earth, 1 for air, 1 for fire, and 1 for water, and the last for spirit. You're going to turn to the north, raise your arms to the heavens as you say, I stand on the threshold of darkness, and I know that the summer breeze gives way to the autumn chill. Watch, which brings forth the blazes of colors of the trees. Brings forth the blazes of the colors in the tree. My bad, sorry guys, it's been a long day. And then you're going to face east. And say, the world passes from light into darkness, and the golden fields of the earth bring the promise of food and nourishment through the winter. Then you're going to turn to the south and say, I call upon the wise ones, the ancient gods, as the sun moves away and the fire fades, to be replaced with the chill of night. And finally facing to the west, and say, I call upon, I will reflect on the guidance of the gods and let the cool autumn rains wash over me, cleansing my heart and soul. Now, you're going to place your apple on your altar, and then raising up your glass, The wild god returns this night to the belly of the mother. The mother goddess tonight becomes the crone. As the wheel of the year turns, the earth dies a bit each day. We willingly follow the old gods into the darkness, where they will watch over me, protect me, and keep me safe. And then you take a drink from the cup. As you're drinking the cider, feel the energy pouring in from the divine, or whatever aspect you honor, your goddess or your god. Feel them just pouring into you. Then afterwards, this would be a great time for meditating. I know some people like to do spell work. This would be about that time. It's a lesser Sabbat, so there's really no cakes and nails this go about. And then once you are done meditating and whatever crafts that you have to do, you are going to extinguish one of the candles as you say. The wild god has gone to rest in the underworld. I look to the darkness for renewal and rebirth. And then while extinguishing the other one, you say, the mother goddess has entered her most powerful state. She is the crone, the wise one. I ask for her blessing. Stand in the darkness for a moment. Oh, excuse me. You don't say stand in the darkness. I ask for her blessing. And now you stand in the darkness for the moment and you reflect upon the changes to come and things that you wish to stay consistent. Feel the energy of the gods as you connect. Like I said, it's best to do this rite outside, barefoot. I know some of us live in a place where it's a little colder, but it's worth it to just feel that connection. And if you cast a circle, now would be a time for dismissing and returning of the energies. And understand that, this isn't exactly one of my longer sabbats. I know my recordings usually take longer, but that's it. Now, here's what you're going to do. Hopefully we're still doing good on time. You're going to leave the apples on your altar overnight. Don't leave the candles or anything going because I don't want you to catch fire. And then the next morning, you're going to put them in your garden as an offering, as well as your offerings for Mabon. And then you can feel free during the Sabbat to replace the Father God and the Mother Goddess with your own deities. So there you have it. Many blessings on this lovely day. Blessed be.